How much money would it take for you to jump in the ring with Remy Ma?
One of the world's most loyal and committed individuals, Papoose, recently did something that no one anticipated. Everyone is wondering if his earlier activities were a mistake or if he achieved anything unexpected. Because of his commitment, everything is being questioned by supporters. Meanwhile, there are rumors going around concerning the unbeaten boxing champion, Clarissa Shields. The most recent reports on the internet state that everyone is waiting for her to receive a proposal. But according to some Massachusetts whispers, not everyone shares the enthusiasm. Is everyone genuinely pleased for her, or are these stories only gaining more attention? Right now, a blog post from a few years ago discussing Clarissa's red carpet appearance is getting a lot of attention. Since she has been more reserved lately, many are talking about how much she has changed and whether the once ideal romance is really over. Others speculate that even though I can't even recall his name when I call him, Papoose might be prepared to pull a big prank on me. The rumors are spreading, which adds excitement to the atmosphere. Consider a sophisticated event in New York City with a small but lively crowd, an exciting ambience, and subdued lighting that creates a comfortable setting. With everyone tense as they anticipate a significant occasion, the story goes that Papoose suddenly falls to one knee and removes a ring so big that it could be seen from space. Despite his apparent lack of enjoyment, this is where the mysterious message from Clarissa Shields, the undefeated boxing champion, simply reads, "Right time, love now." Fans, including her friend Clarissa Blaze, start trying to figure out what it means right away. She's making fun of Remy, Massachusetts, and the others, or is she enjoying herself actually? As word gets out, the internet turns into a battleground for viewpoints, with individuals debating whether Papoose's proposal is real or just a hoax. Although everyone is awaiting confirmation both. The internet went into a frenzy after Papoose's incredible gesture and Clarissa's mysterious message. Do you think this is credible or just another irrational conjecture? By formally ending things with Remy, is Papoose risking everything? Or is the internet only circulating rumors? If so, what is it exactly? What's happening with Remy? Her recent lack of vocalization has been noted by fans, and her social media has garnered a lot of attention. To put it plainly, she doesn't give her tweets much room for interpretation. A lot of things happen behind closed doors. According to Remy's prior statements, her understanding of marriage and love is restricted to what she has read and seen on television. Having never married, she went to a wedding or saw what a true marriage ought to look like. Given all of this commotion, the question is if these stories are accurate or if this is only the start. These claims are receiving a lot of fan attention, and some people have more suspicions. How do you feel? Is it merely speculation, or is there some truth to it? If so, kindly leave your opinions in the space provided for comments below. Behind-the-scenes activity is far more extensive than first appears. Remy claims in a video that she isn't upset, but her sobbing tweets and sudden exit from an event run counter to that claim. Although she hasn't named anyone, it is clear that something is bothering her despite her attempts to act as if it is not a big deal. We all recognize her. Let's be honest, she's talking about when she makes these remarks. But according to insiders, Remy compelled herself to perform at a recent occasion before abruptly and visibly running away in agony. Furthermore, it is clear that things are far from simple, especially with another divorce to add to the pile. How do you feel? Is everything still being processed by Remy, or has she truly moved on? The unbeaten boxing champion, Clarissa Shields, is making waves of her own amidst all the chaos around her. Though she has been called the Queen of the Ring, she has made it clear that the title does not detract from her priorities. We now want to know whether Remy is genuinely unconcerned or if she is working in the background. It is evident that Clarissa Shields values titles more than drama. Her followers immediately took note of her message and even praised her for maintaining her composure. Her statement was delivered with a sense of certainty and irony, and some conjectured that she might be alluding to Remy. Her statement, "I don't fight for," has left everyone confused, and fans are still trying to figure out what she meant. Her forthcoming bouts in the film The Fire Inside show her dedication and perseverance, but others think her remarks reveal a lack of enthusiasm in the play. Does she really have no impact, or are we missing something? This is adding fuel to the fire, despite neither party's public admission of it. Text messages that appear to indicate a relationship have been found between an individual and Clarissa. The texts leave followers even more confused because they range from serious to humorous. Remy's fans' responses, according to Clarissa's defenders, demonstrate that this is a serious situation. Does this story have more to it? Or is Clarissa just disregarding everything? I can show off my skills without fighting outside of the ring. A recent statement made by Clarissa Shields in an interview caught the attention of the media. When Papoose accused Remy of cheating, Clarissa didn't mince words. Despite Papoose and Remy being the focus of lots of disagreement, her statement was, "I don't need to fight outside of the ring to prove myself." She shared a video of herself having a great time on her Instagram stories to show everyone that she wasn't upset by the ruckus. What do you suppose Clarissa was saying about Remy, given her unwavering determination? Was she merely displaying her self-assurance? In what way is Remy likely to respond to Papoose's allegations of infidelity? Papoose is listening carefully, so don't assume he missed anything. The public is denouncing the tale, and people are starting to question who is changing it. Repercussions pertaining to personal affairs. Remy, too, took it on without hesitation. Using her own receipts as evidence, she offered a critical analysis of Papoose's usual hip-hop drama before mocking her own gambling issues. Despite Clarissa's lack of audacious claims, her admirers were enamored with her. She received praise on her posts for refusing to back down. Although her actions were clear, Papoose's remark of his altercation with E at one of Remy's parties in Peoples. A text exchange between Easy and Remy that was leaked appeared to substantiate the claims of betrayal. What are your opinions on the subject? Does Papoose go too far in bringing up old turmoil, or do these texts provide a valid excuse? It seems even more ridiculous when you think about how Papoose and Remy were formerly seen as the perfect marriage, the kind of love that everyone adored, and how Papoose helped Remy while she was imprisoned, always calling her his queen. Given that Papoose married Remy while she was still a prisoner, their union was a real-life fairy tale, leading everyone to assume their love story was unstoppable. Papoose, however, seems to have since removed an Instagram post about it, in light of the numerous claims and public outcry. Let's discuss how Clarissa Shields unintentionally caught herself in the argument between Remy Ma and Easy the Block Captain. Before we begin, let's establish the scenario. The well-known fight rapper Easy the Block Captain has been in the news for months. Despite Easy's claim that nothing is happening, there has been much discussion about whether or not it is true that she and Remy are more than just friends. Fans and supporters have been looking over. For a while, there had been rumors of an affair between Remy and Ease, but after Remy came clean, things truly took a turn for the worse, and before anybody could intervene and save the day, things were getting out of hand. Every Instagram post, every little gesture, and every word that Easy says are leading others to believe that anything is going on between them. They're searching for any hint that will validate their suspicions. In actuality, tension rose when Papoose finally had a face-to-face meeting with Ease, and their exchange fueled the fires rather than put them out. How can this unexpected love triangle impact the unbeaten boxing champion? What do you think Remy and Ease are concealing, or are these just more rumors? Could you please share your ideas in the comment section? When Ease decided to split from Peepo, things became heated. Everyone initially thought that a heated argument would resolve the issue, but when it was all done, concerns started to be raised. However, why would Papoose do so if nothing occurred? A simple NDA, but when Clarissa Shields entered the picture, things took an unexpected turn. She and Clarissa reportedly called Papoose and slept at his house overnight. Why would they sign an NDA if nothing happened? Even stranger? Choosing to speak up, Clarissa shared text exchanges on social media that shed some light on the problem. Remy, Massachusetts couldn't take it any longer and accused Clarissa of trying to harm her reputation by disseminating untrue information. It's hard to ignore Remy and Clarissa Shields' growing drama. Remy wasn't holding back in a recent post when she accused Clarissa and her friends of fabricating facts to discredit her and make Papoose appear flawless. Despite Remy's admission that she had begged for forgiveness during Papoose's divorce, many are now questioning whether this is a real rumor or whether there is more to the story. How do you feel? Comment below. Is there something else wrong, or is it just personal drama? The conflict escalated when Remy shared texts between Clarissa and Papoose on Instagram. Despite the Pope's appeal for silence, Remy persisted in criticizing Clarissa and held her equally responsible for the situation. Remy admitted to infidelity, but he would not refute the facts. But because Remy made it apparent that everyone now knew everything, the drama didn't stop there. She tried to deny the charges by calling her ugly and said she would never be part of what Clarissa was doing. But Clarissa refused to lie, or, like me, who was a single wife and a nice one at that, Clarissa Shields has admitted to being a single woman. She has the bag, and he is more of a taker than a giver, and she isn't here to hide it. It is clear that this story will continue for some years to come. What are your opinions on the subject? Is this merely a complicated personal issue, or is there more involved? Kindly share your thoughts in the space provided below. Reward, but I'm not even upset. Actually, your partner is not happy because I'm happy. In addition, Remy did not remain silent, accusing Papoose of mistreating her and stating, "You feel stupid, but you look stupid too." Remy even threatened to phone 911. To make matters worse, she also claimed to have audio recordings to back up her statements. Nothing points to a halt in the drama. Papoose, however, snapped and charged at Remy, accusing him of things nobody had expected. He revealed that he had attempted to obtain a divorce several times and spent. In 2023, the two fell out when Pap called Remy a narcissist for allegedly defeating battle rapper E, and said that Remy's decision to stay at home with their daughter showed that she had moved on. I told him that he refused to conceal the knockout incident, despite Remy's entreaties. This situation is clearly continuing and becoming more tense. We now want your thoughts on the issue in its entirety. Do you believe this story has more to it? But why does it matter that she thinks I'm a narcissist? We could end our relationship like adults. Despite their turbulent past, he claimed that when Tap accused Remy of escalating the altercation by leaving him unconscious and splayed on the ground, he wasn't holding back. He claimed that everyone was taken aback by the revelation that Remy and her fiancé had made a serious proposal, which drastically changed their opinion of her marriage to Pap. This development particularly affected Remy, Massachusetts, who was already coping with her own issues. "Everyone saw me bring my daughter home, but Remy stayed with him for 4 days," Pap stated. A simple greeting on First Street had made Pap impatient, but it was E's growing bond with Remy that infuriated him, not the handshake. There is no indication that the animosity between Pap and Remy, Massachusetts would decrease, and to make matters worse, Remy blamed PE on social media for reportedly dating boxing star Clarissa Shields. When there were rumors that he was thinking about asking her to marry him, things went south. This isn't your average romance. Rather, it's a lengthy tale that is jam-packed with following the worldwide success of a video showing Clarissa and Pap hanging out prior to her big fight against heavyweight Vanessa Janis. Things took unforeseen turns. Pap thrilled the audience and implied that Shields would face a difficult fight as the storm approached. Pap grinned boldly and declared, "I'm with the champ." The video went viral on social media, with both fans and detractors examining every moment and making assumptions about Pap's motivations and the nature of his connection with Clarissa. Was it merely business, or did Remy hear more? It seems like the solution was clear. She had not been informed about Pap's developing friendship with the boxing star, so it felt like a slap in the face. The timing, the intensity, and the obvious chemistry between Pap and Clarissa, however, caught her off guard and fueled the fire more than the video. Clarissa's performance that night was amazing. She dominated the fight and proved again why she's considered one of the greatest in the sport. Pap's strong and outspoken support during the game was also noticed, as remarks about their animated parents went viral online. Began taking sides, with some criticizing Pap for his rude treatment of Remy and others praising his decision to back Shields. The cornerstone of Remy's relationship with Pap had already been destroyed by her affair, which was shockingly exposed months before. But it's crucial to keep in mind that she has her own issues. While some said that Pap was simply moving on from someone who had previously harmed him, it's karma, others regarded his actions as a betrayal. One commenter stated that as rumors of P proposing to Clarissa started to spread, the situation became much more complex. Impacts on individuals' daily lives and perspectives. Was Pap truly ready to put a stop to his tumultuous relationship with Remy and start a new one with Clarissa, or was this just another round of their never-ending saga? Remy, on the other hand, expressed her displeasure on social media after receiving the news. Rumors concerning her emotional state were stoked by her angry remarks and cryptic tweets. Despite claims that she was playing the victim, she received support from her fans, and Pap remained supportive of Clarissa while highlighting her future goals. Beyond straightforward love and treachery, it shows how powerfully human emotions can clash when relationships are formed and trust is betrayed. The drama is still going strong, and the stakes are high. Will the romance between Pap and Remy end, or will they be able to mend their damaged relationship? What challenges will Pap and Clarissa encounter in the future if he is prepared to begin a new life together? But there's no denying that readers are consistently captivated by this peculiar tale, and the drama is far from over. A video that showed Pap supporting Clarissa Shields during her boxing match reappeared, further escalating the tension between Pap and Remy. Since Remy was ignorant of Pap's relationship with Clarissa, it makes sense that she felt deceived, and the timing couldn't have been worse. Given that Remy too had an affair and is dealing with her own issues, it is reasonable to wonder if this is just karma going full circle. Important questions are brought up by the situation. How do you feel? Has trust been betrayed, or is this just too much drama for anyone to handle? Pap appears prepared to put the past behind him and carry on with Clarissa, but Remy continues to act as though it's all a game. Does Pap have the authority to ask Clarissa to marry him? Is their relationship still viable in light of everything they've been through? As this narrative is far from over, please subscribe, click the like button, and share your opinions below. Pay close attention to the twist from above. Getting close.